NAHFCONNECTS for Africa and the world is happy to welcome today in our studio the Charge d'Affaires AI of the Nigerian Embassy, Tokyo, Japan. Your Excellency, you're highly welcome today in our studio.
Thank you very much.
We are really very, very happy to have you, to at least inform you and also to ask few questions concerning what is bothering Nigerians and inform you more of how Nigerian citizens and particularly other Africans are doing in Japan. You're highly welcome today, Your Excellency. Thank you very much for honoring our invitation.
I'm honored to.
Thank you. First and foremost, let us congratulate you for your new position as the Charge d'Affaires of our embassy. We are really very happy to have you and be willing to serve you, give you every support you need to run the affairs or run our affairs. I know you are a man of integrity and you have a lot of portfolios. You have a lot of things in your cupboard. That's why I didn't want to introduce you. Of course, I know you are Dr. Tiwatope ELIAS-Fatile, but it's not enough for our audience, worldwide audience, to know exactly who you are. Could you please introduce yourself to our worldwide audience?
Thank you very much, Chief. I want to start by thanking you for inviting me to be part of this program. And let me begin by thanking you for the good work you are doing in Japan, for making us proud, and your capacity as the President of Nigeria, in Japan. We're always happy and we appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
For giving Nigerians good image in this country.
We're grateful.
Arigato.
Thank you very much for the Japanese one. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yes, having said that, if you ask me to introduce myself, I would like to look at it maybe professionally.
Yes.
So let me restrict myself to the diplomatic circle.
Okay. Whichever way you want. Yes.
Because outside the diplomatic circle, I have other things, as you may have known.
Yes.
I'm an ordained priest of the Anglican Church.
Yes.
But let me restrict myself to
the diplomatic part of the whole thing. That's great.
I schooled in Nigeria. Had my first degree, University of Ilorin. I think it should be close to how many years ago? Well, that's not part of the question, though.
Yeah, but it's the beginning. It's a good beginning.
Quite should be 30 years or more, or more by now, by the grace of God.
Yeah.
And then had my master's in OAU, Ife.
Ife, okay.
And then had my PhD in France.
Oh, really?
Good. My master's international relations, and then my PhD international relations and diplomacy.
Okay. And
then professionally, I've attended a series of professional courses, some by United Nations, in Switzerland, in New York. In fact, a series of such in New York.
Okay.
And even some courses in New York University and the Peace Institute and so on and so forth. Now back to the career, my career as a diplomat. By the grace of God, I've been in the system now, spanning over 2 decades or so.
Okay. As young as you are, so you joined the whole thing.
Am I young? I'm over 50.
Oh, you're very young, the same, I guess. Yeah.
Well, when you are 50 and above, do you say, well, we thank God.
We thank God.
Yes,
we thank God. With good health, of course.
We thank God.
Yes.
And so I started, let me look into both my postings in Nigeria and my foreign postings.
Exactly.
I started in admin department, in charge of posting section, and then left there for my foreign service academy. It's a professional course you must attend as a Nigerian diplomat.
As a career diplomat.
Career diplomat in the Nigerian Foreign Service.
Yes.
And that was said in Lagos. It's called Foreign Service Academy.
Yeah.
You must pass it. It's both professional and at the same time it has intellectual content.
Yes.
And then from there, I posted back to headquarters in Abuja, and had my first posting, so to say. It was a posting that has dual area of coverage, both in Nigeria and outside the country.
Where was your first posting?
That was Israel, Tel Aviv.
Oh, Tel Aviv. Tel really? Aviv. So how many years did you stay there?
Like I said, it's dual because we were in charge of pilgrims to Israel, to the Holy Land.
From Nigeria?
From Nigeria.
Conduct
consular work for them,
pilgrims?
welfare, not only Catholic, anybody, yes. Welfare, pilgrims, and consular work, and so many other things. Coordinating the whole thing all over the country. In fact, it was then called Directorate of Pilgrims Affairs of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. All right. So we have that, under that directorate, the Christian section.
I only know about the pilgrimage to Mecca.
Federal government.
The one in Israel.
No, federal government.
Federal government have.
Even now, it's a full commission now. Because when we were there, it was transforming to full commission. We prepared the grants for it
to become a full commission,
which it is today.
Okay.
And so we had offices in Nigeria and at the same time in Tel Aviv.
Okay.
So after conducting the Nigerian component of the arrangement, preparing them, we go to Tel Aviv to prepare grants over there.
Okay.
And then we also travel with them, come back, travel with them, like that. So it was going
back and forth.
So after that first posting, Tel Aviv, and then my second posting was to Paris, France.
So you've been, opportune to be visiting major countries from your first posting to.
Well, we just thank God for the opportunity God has given to us. Because without God, I'm nothing.
I understand. Well, all of us, I think the plurality should come in there. We are nothing.
We are nothing, exactly. And so I was in Paris, and the France Embassy of Nigeria, Paris, France. I still remember Avenue Victor Hugo.
Okay. Let us know what brought you to Japan. I mean, yes, of course, we know you must have visited many, countries. I mean, your curriculum vitae might take us 2 days to ascertain if you want to get all of that. So
let me just finish it up so that I will not stop halfway.
Yeah, you're right.
Since you asked me about that aspect.
Yeah, it's important.
So from there, I returned to Nigeria.
Okay.
And then served as a special assistant, first special assistant economics in the office of the president at the presidential villa in Abuja.
Okay.
And then later they changed me to special assistant foreign affairs and international relations.
Oh, really?
So I worked with President Yaradua.
Okay.
Of blessed memory.
And
later I worked with His Excellency President Jonathan, Goodluck Jonathan.
Okay.
I was working on foreign affairs desk through the chief of staff to the president. Okay. And from there, I was posted to the permanent mission of Nigeria to the United Nations, New York.
Wow.
Where I had let me say, a brilliant and fulfilling career as a diplomat. You see, New York, United Nations is the headquarters of diplomacy, if you want to say that. In terms of where
I think so.
All countries
converge to now, I mean, use politics as a battle of ideas.
And I think I was well exposed to the world of diplomacy in New York.
Okay.
My ambassador gave me some very tasking assignment that I had to be representing Nigeria at the General Assembly.
Oh,
that is where all the
whole thing happens.
Yes,
the
so
world
that time
comes
there
together.
were 193 countries of the world.
Of the world, yes.
And so I sit on Nigerian desk to represent Nigeria and speak on behalf of Nigeria when necessary, and defend our interests. And it was such a Herculean task, but you see, God in His mercy and through the assistance of the Holy Spirit, I was able to maneuver my way.
A lot of
even during the time I was the chairman of the 75th anniversary of the United Nations.
Wow.
That is the process. You know,
Yeah.
it's called facilitator. You facilitate
Exactly.
the process of discussion on how
everything
to
goes.
celebrate it, and it was the height of the experience. But we thank God, it worked out well. From there, I returned to Nigeria.
Okay.
And then in Nigeria, I was made the spokesperson of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Abuja.
Wow.
And as spokesperson, it was also another Herculean task. Yes. You know what it means to speak on behalf of the ministry, and then extension on behalf of the federal government on a number of issues. It was a period of sleeplessness.
Yes,
because I have to be covering what is happening all over the world.
Yes.
And be on top of issues.
And report back to
the authorities. To advise where the crisis area, and so that we'll be able to handle it. Yes. It was rather tough, but we thank God.
It prepared you again for another.
And then here I am in Embassy of Nigeria, Tokyo, Japan. So it's been a fulfilling career by the grace of God. Though challenging, but we thank God.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.